This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels.
3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined to the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off on some nice positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To the air, it's Moffitt. On the move now. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab!
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Moffitt. It's a fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. The Rebels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
And here we see the quarterback read the second level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They finish off the scoring drive.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Going with the old counter run here. Breaks free. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He lets it rip. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The Sooners are on the move here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Wide open downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Slides down to avoid the tackle. See what the call is on first and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. A big defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Extra point splits the uprights.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They call it a draw play here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The pickup is 4, sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
To throw, it's Moffitt. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. A screen to the wide receiver. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just...
Touchdown, Ole Miss. He would not be stopped.
Man, this defense is not physical enough against this back. That's a touchdown. But how about how he got into the end zone? Breaking those tackles. This defense better strap it on and start getting more physical.
BAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. The pass rush closing in.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he finds the running back in the flat. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here.
Looking deep downfield to the left.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Touchdown, Rebels.
This offense is still clicking.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. That's a good return. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force him into this upcoming third down situation.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. Looking for a man.
He escapes the pocket. Heaves it deep down the middle.
They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off to the 25.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Let's go! Let's go!
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To throw, it's Moffitt.
Moves out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Pass caught. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
He's setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Running back with the football. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll give it to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they tack on the extra point. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made by the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. He takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Proctor. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Down loss at second and long from the 22. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Third down, out of the shotgun.
Snags the quick throw. Gets into space at the 50. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his target.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back.
Touchdown, Sooners. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Moffitt. Grab down the middle. It's Snead. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Going to try to use his legs here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Snead. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good.
A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here.
Here we go.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab, And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Get a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll give it to the back. We're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Catch made on the right side. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Proctor. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. powering through. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a shotgun run call. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Catch made over the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there.
Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it.
Makes a quick catch.
Brought down the crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, Could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
First down and more. He's still running. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Here's the option play. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense has it. He's still going.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt.
On the field goal.
He got it. The field goal's good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Across the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused. Position.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it to the back. Gets the first and still running. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team, intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close out, and really they played well the entire game, and a chance for them to build some momentum And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
The offense just takes a knee here.